Hello guys, welcome back to another series of what's on my start screen. So today I'm going to show you 5 applications like I've done in before, and these applications are in regards to the intuitiveness of productivity, some applications that have to do with fun, and a bunch more things that just get you through Windows 8 a lot easier. So our first app right here is called Free Talk. It's an extension of the Google Voice. All you have to do is just log into your Google account via this application and your Google Voice account will be active, and you can compose, you can send, read, and listen to voicemail, text messages, etc. If you right click, you can make a new call via, the number to call and then your callback number, which would be your phone number or your Google Talk. You can also do a new SMS, just hit that and just press in the number to call. Also, you can do push notifications, which could be under the settings, under the notifications. You can set that up by going to the gvmax.com and setting that up. It's a one-time deal. Over here, like I mentioned before, you can actually listen to the voicemail if you wanted to. For instance, we can listen to this one right here.
Fuck, you're being away from your phone, boss. Please stand clear.
And as you can see, that's a good voicemail I always like hearing. But yeah, so that's the application for Google Voice. It's called Free Talk, and I hope you guys enjoyed that application. Use it at your convenience, but you would have to have a Google Voice account. So our next application is called Soda PDF 3D Reader. Now what this application does, it allows you to read your PDFs, it allows you to print, and it allows you to do a lot more things. Now I have a book called A Guide to Managing Your PC and Hardware, etc. Now this currently is in 3D mode, so what I mean by that is if I were to go ahead and press the right button, it turns the page as if it were to be a 3D like book. It also has the other options that you guys might be familiar with, like for instance this right here, and also single and facing like so, and then facing continuous. And then it also has the option to go and print. You can also zoom in and you can go to a page in particularly to your choice very fast. And also you can close the file, save as, open file, bookmarks, and etc. It's more intuitive than the reader that you would find on Windows 8 in my opinion. Here you can actually look for books, I believe. And also if you go through settings, you can read the about or support for it. But as you can see on the left side, the description, it just gives you more of a 3D like experience than anything. And if you like that, just go ahead and download that as well in the Windows Store. So our next Windows app is called Answers, and Answers is in regards to like wiki answers, and all you have to do is just in the search bar just type in a question. Let's say, why is the earth round? It'll give you some featured answers. Also, if you wanted to, if you have an account, you can post questions and you can also answer questions right here as well. And it just has a bunch of topics. If anything, all you have to do is just log into your account and you can get interactive with this particular app right here. In regards to the settings, there's not much. All you have to you can connect with Facebook. I believe that might be a possible way of signing up for an account. Email account, etc., account activity, and a bunch more. These would be all your frequent categories, your answers, your questions, and a bunch more. This would actually be very helpful because if you guys have a question, this would be the place to go ahead and get the answers. If you guys like this application, go ahead and download it as well from the Windows Store. So our next app is called Rudiment. This is actually from the Xbox Live games in the arcade area. Now, this isn't your typical game that I had made a preview on earlier. This is more of an intellectual game. So it actually challenges your brain. It's more of a puzzle game type deal. So when you see this application, when you're logged in, all you have to do is just swipe to play, and then you have to look for words. And what I mean by looking for words, it really depends on, for instance, the type of word. So if I wanted to look for pie, I could go right here, pie. If you wanted to, you can go pin, that's one word, or motto. I guess that's not, you'd have to have 2 T's, I guess. So if you guys like that app, go ahead and use it. It's a bunch of, things that you can just do. It really depends on what you're looking for in regards to entertainment. But I'm pretty sure that this would give you more of a learning curve on, challenging your brain more often. Yeah, so go ahead and download that as well. So our next app is called Toolbox, and this Toolbox is for Windows 8. And what it allows you to do is it allows you to not only have, a side panel like you see with these notes right here. It's designed to give you more areas inside your screen to, really multitask. You can have your browser at the top, you can have your Facebook at the bottom, and I'll give you an example of what I mean by that. For instance, I can go over here to the featured account, and you can see right now I have my Facebook status, I have my weather, I have my calculator, and I also have my browser open right here. I believe if you wanted to, you can always switch it up. You can always, check the news, check, everything else. There's just a bunch more things that you can just do that would be just more intuitive than your normal side scrolling type deal. This right here, it shows the clock, it shows the calculator, but I have it to where, it looks just like this. And it might seem a little scrunched up with a browser, but technically, your eyes can only see so much. So if you guys like this application, go ahead and download it as well. Pretty fun. If you go over here to the settings, go to the manage tool sets, I believe. I'm sure it allows you to create some. You can actually create and save the ones that you want and name them. If you go down to the tool settings itself, you can change the weather unit from Fahrenheit to Celsius. It really doesn't really matter so much. So that app right there is pretty intuitive because it allows you to really multitask without opening a bunch of apps or swiping to a bunch of apps, because you all have them all in one convenient boxed area. So those are the 5 apps for this week. I hope you guys stay tuned for the next series. If you guys like this video, go ahead and thumbs up for the support of my channel, and until next time, see you later.